I don't know about you guys, but to me, Monday Night Raw just felt, to me, Monday Night Raw doesn't flow well with me. It just doesn't feel natural. It's just something about it that's just not making me, you know, want to say, oh, I can't wait. I mean, there was quite a few stuff that was interesting, but I mean, to me, the matches were just completely out of whack. I mean, Bailey and Nia are the second last match on the card, and then you got Big Show and Big Cass main eventing Monday Night Raw, where really the main event should have been the triple threat match. So in my so to me, Raw kind of sucked anyway, because the matches were all over the place. They had no idea what they were doing. Probably the only interesting thing that they did in this whole thing was the beginning, where Brock Lesnar he actually threatens to leave WWE if he does not win this match. Now, everybody knows his contract does not expire until WrestleMania next year. So, to me, by Brock Lesnar saying this, or should I say Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman does all the talking. So, by this, it makes me feel like, yeah, Brock Lesnar's going to win this match now. Because every time they've said either, if I don't win, I leave, or if I don't win, I'll walk away, or something like that. Whenever they say someone's going to walk out, normally the person that says it wins. So to me, it feels like Brock Lesnar could be retaining his championship. And honestly, I really do not care much about it, but I think that was probably the only decent thing that happened on Raw, in my opinion. Then we had the Hardy Boys versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Last week they were playing babyfaces, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, against the Revival. And now they're back to being their traditional heel self. What are these three fighting over? That's my concern. What are these three fighting over? What are they fighting over? They're fighting over nothing. Absolutely nothing. Cesaro and Sheamus seem to be working with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. So these three guys are fighting over nothing. They're just fighting because, there's not enough tag teams on the brand, so we got to get these guys on here. Well, that's your own fault, WWE. That's your own fault for breaking up tag teams in the first place. You wanted to break up all these tag teams, and now you're realizing that you made a mistake. And now you got three tag teams fighting over nothing. They've all got grudges against each other. So what? The Revival attacked the Hardy Boys. Listen, the Revival are a tremendous tag team. But seriously, what are these three fighting over? Absolutely nothing. They're not even trying to convince themselves that they should be in the title match. Honestly, it should be a fatal 4-way tag team match at SummerSlam, because these teams should be fighting with Cesaro and Sheamus. But no, they're doing nothing. They're just having pointless tag team matches for no apparent reason. Weak. Absolutely weak. And then we had Rich Swann, Cedric Alexander, and Akira Tozawa versus TJP, Ariel Daivari, and Tony Nese. Oh, we go from one tag team match to a 6-man tag. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, what Monday Night Raw's flow really sucked. I don't care if anybody says they like this show. To me, it sucked. Well, I should say I don't care. If you actually think it was a good show, then fair enough. But, I mean, God, Raw, to me, it sucked as a whole. To me, it sucked as a whole. It just did nothing for me. Another Miz TV segment. Before I get on to that, Akira Tozawa's team got the win. Akira Tozawa pinned TJ Perkins. Wow, who cares? Welcome to the most must-see talk show in history. Welcome to I Stir Up Shit on Miz TV. That is the Miz. That's the Miz's talk show. It's not called Miz TV. It's called I Always Stir Up Shit. He calls it the most must-see talk show. More like it's the most must-see I Stir Up bullshit. The Miz sucks. I'm not a big fan of his. And The Miz, I've never been a fan of his. Miz sucks as a whole. I'm sick of The Miz. Everything about him sucks. Monday Night Raw has like a Miz TV segment nearly every single week. Where SmackDown didn't do Miz TVs every single week. It's like ever since The Miz left SmackDown, he's just gone downhill horribly. But I hate The Miz regardless, so it doesn't matter if he was red hot on SmackDown or if he was ice cold on SmackDown. I don't care. I hate The Miz. Then he starts threatening Jason Jordan and his father Kurt Angle. Ooh. Wow. Miz, so much for your most must-see talk show. Like I said, it's the most must-see I stir up bullshit. I always stir up shit. That's your must-see talk show. So Jason Jordan gives The Miz a suplex, and The Miz falls on top of Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. And then Jason Jordan exits the ring. And yes, I know, Jason Jordan has a new theme song. And also, I guess I may as well get this out of the way, get this segment out of the way, because of the match that's coming up next. Renee Young. Apparently Renee Young is now she's now the free agent of interviewers now. She's now the free agent of interviewers. She's on both shows now. Seriously, what is going on here? Now she's on both shows. What makes Renee Young so important that she can be on both shows? If you really wanted her on Raw, you could have sent that girl that interviewed Alexa Bliss tonight over to SmackDown. I mean, give me a break. Renee Young, doing both Raw and SmackDown. What a joke. This is completely burying the brand split. And honestly, I don't like it. Renee interviews Dean Ambrose. Then Seth Rollins came along, and then they both talked. Ambrose said, "I'm never going to trust you," and blah, blah, blah. Seth Rollins then later on encounters Cesaro and Sheamus. They're saying, "Oh, you don't have a tag team partner. Your best friend isn't listening to you," and blah, blah, blah. And then Seth Rollins challenged Sheamus to a match, which Sheamus accepts, which led to the next match I'm about to talk about now. Seth Rollins versus Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team titles. Oh, not for the Raw Tag Team titles. That's a bit silly. kind of getting a bit tired here, so my apologies on that. Seth Rollins versus Sheamus. Seth Rollins gets the win, and then the Cesaro and Sheamus beat down Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins slowly gets back up, and then Sheamus and Cesaro head back into the ring. And then Dean Ambrose eventually comes out, saves Seth, but then they both gang up on Dean Ambrose, and they take him out. Ambrose gets back up, he demands them to pound him some more, and they do. They pound Ambrose some more, and they leave both Ambrose and Rollins left in the dust. Bray Wyatt came out, he talked about a lot of nonsense in his little promo. I mean, Bray Wyatt always talks a lot of nonsense. I mean, yeah, he's good on the mic and all that shit, but God, he just talks a lot of nonsense. So Finn Balor then has his hands out like a scarecrow. Bray Wyatt walks up to him, and then Finn Balor gives him a kick right to the head. Sends him flying and sends Bray Wyatt into retreat. And then Finn Balor does his with the audience before he leaves. And I guess I should have mentioned this, there were promo packages of all three guys talking about the triple threat. I thought those were pretty good. But here comes the worst. Worst thing is that it was Roman Reigns versus, well, the match itself wasn't bad. I'm more meaning that this match should have main evented. So Roman Reigns versus Joe versus Braun in a triple threat match. Joe gets pinned. Samoa Joe takes the pinfall. Now obviously someone had to take the pinfall here because it's a triple threat match. So I guess I shouldn't really complain about it. Someone had to take the pin here. But go figure. It was Roman Reigns who pinned Braun Strowman. Not Braun Strowman. Roman Reigns pinned Samoa Joe. After all the shit of Samoa Joe saying, "Oh, you've never beaten me, Roman." Well, yeah, now he's beaten you. Like I said, that was bound to happen. Roman Reigns was bound to beat Samoa Joe. Hello, my name's Elias. Yeah. He's now known as Elias. Not Elias Sampson, just Elias. So Elias has a match with Kalisto. Wow, Kalisto's on the show. And he's the third, and he's like the third last thing. He's the third last thing on this show. Are you kidding me? I mean, to me, Elias and Kalisto should have been the first match, not the third last match. But anyway, Elias Sampson gets the victory with a pretty. I will admit, Elias Sampson's finishing move is pretty devastating. I like the look of it. So Elias Sampson gets the win with a devastating finishing move to Kalisto and picks up the win. And the second last match was Bayley versus I'm Not Like Most Girls. Who's now a part of Total Divas. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard about it, Carmella, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss are now all on Total Divas. Wow. Great work. Wow, that's really gonna tweak my interest in watching Total Divas. I never give two shits about Total Divas anyway. Like they're gonna make me sit down and watch the show. So Nia Jax, the new Total Divas star, takes on Bayley. I guess the only good thing is the fact that Nia Jax lost by countout. I guess that's the only good thing. I don't like Bayley. I've never been a fan of Bayley's. I just can't click with her, even when she was in NXT. I don't know what the hell people see in her. To me, she's got a stupid gimmick, And everything about her is just stupid. To me, she's just a spoiled little child and all that other stuff. But not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm just sharing my honest opinion about Bayley. But before the match, Alexa Bliss was backstage, and oh my god, I mean, Alexa Bliss, oh my god, she likes to ramble and ramble and ramble in her interviews. Oh my god, if you actually, on YouTube, if you actually find some channels where people, you know, upload women's stuff to their channels, Alexa Bliss's interview tonight, on tonight's Raw, on today's Raw, went for about 1 minute and 36 seconds. So she rambled for 1 minute 36 seconds. About what? I honestly do not know what the hell she was talking about, because when I was at uni watching it with my friend, I could barely hear what she was saying. I could just hear her holding her title. All I could see was her holding her title going, flapping her gums. I didn't even know what she was saying, because we've got so much noise going on, it's hard to hear anything. But of course, you know, I don't honestly care, because it's Alexa Bliss. And then the main event. Vince! The two bigs. Main event Raw. Cass and Show. Cass and Show end the show. No pun intended. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely serious? Are you trying to tell me you would much rather have Big Cass and Big Show to main event your show? I didn't even care about this match. When this match came on, well, we were in the cafeteria anyway. I got up, I took a piss. I actually took a piss, and then I got myself something to drink when this match was on. Still sat down and watched it, but I took a piss. Enzo Amore was flapping his gums, so I was just thinking, it's a good time to go toilet. So I just took a pee, and then later as I came out of the toilet, I put my money in the vending machine to get myself a drink. And then when I come back, Enzo Amore is still flapping his gums. And I'm thinking, oh my god, this guy just talks too much. Listen, I like Enzo Amore, but I mean, he rambles way too much. That's the one thing that kind of annoys me about Enzo. Like, we get it, you like to talk. Big Show and Big Cass had a match. Big Cass won by disqualification, because Enzo Amore got in the ring and attacked Big Cass. And then in the ending image was Big Show knocking out Big Cass and holding Enzo Amore like this, like he's a good friend of his, and left the arena. Wow, what a great Monday Night Raw. And I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Monday Night Raw was bad. To me, it was bad. I thought Raw really did suck. And to me, it has always sucked. And anyway, guys, that is the end of my Monday Night Raw review. I hope you all enjoy it. And if you people are going to comment, make sure it's something nice. Because if you don't have anything nice to say, don't comment. Because I had a run-in with a guy on one of my videos. It was about Jinder Mahal, and he posted a nasty comment to me. So I'm saying this right now. If you're gonna comment down below, make sure you've got something nice to say. Don't be a total asshole and say that, oh, I'm an irrelevant scumbag sitting in a bedroom. Alright, so if you want to comment about the show, you can. That's basically what I mean. Comment your thoughts down below. Don't comment me. Don't comment on me and what I do and what I report. Comment down below on what you think of my reviews and what you think of my thoughts on the shows. So anyway, guys, that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this review. And I will see you all for SmackDown. And I think SmackDown, to me, regardless what anyone has to say about Cena and Nakamura being on SmackDown, to me, I think SmackDown is going to be better than Raw tonight. So anyway, guys, catch you later.